Hello, First Sebring family. Pastor David here and Allison with a statement about the current COVID-19 pandemic. One of the things I've recently heard is, well, we've never been here before. And that's certainly true. This coronavirus pandemic is definitely unprecedented in our lifetimes. But we believe this is the moment where the church is made to shine. This is the moment you have prepared for. Rarely are there opportunities of this scale for the church to be tested and demonstrate its vibrant hope, its purpose in the world, and the very power of Jesus Christ who is alive in us. In moments like this, will we ignore, deny, or try to pray away reality? Will we shrink into anxiety-driven panic and isolation, hoarding and protecting for the sake of our own lives? Or will we choose to live out the mission of the risen and eternal Christ who says, "There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends"? We believe this is our time to choose faith over fear. That doesn't mean, however, that we don't need to take extra precautions to ensure everyone's health and safety. On the contrary, your church's guide team and staff have met, prayed, and discussed the way forward. And this is what we believe the Holy Spirit is leading us to do. Sunday morning worship will continue, but things will need to look a little different at First Sebring for a while to minimize risk. We will be spending time leading up to Sunday thoroughly cleaning and disinfecting our church facility.
All church activities and groups will be suspended other than Sunday morning worship. This means our United Methodist Men's Breakfast, United Methodist Women's Meetings, our seniors ministry, the Silver Sunshiners, small groups that meet throughout the week, including Next Gen Worship and House Church, choir practice and handbells, our marriage course, Sunday school classes, even for children.
If you choose to join us for worship on Sunday morning, you will notice a few subtle but important changes. Many doors will be propped open to prevent multiple hands having to touch the same surface. Our hand sanitizing stations will continue to be available. Please use them. There will be no paper bulletins at the 9:30 service or 5x7s at the 11 o'clock service. Our ritual of friendship will continue, but we encourage you to greet your neighbor with a smile and a wave.
Kids, you'll be invited and encouraged to attend worship with your grown-ups. There will be fun and engaging material for you to use. And
we will not be passing a collection plate. Instead, buckets will be available at strategic locations for you to give your offering. We encourage anyone who feels they might be at risk to stay home and join us online. But remember, if you choose to stay home and watch us online, please don't neglect your giving. The mission and ministry of the church goes on, and you can continue to support your church financially through the church website or Church Center app. It's as easy as the click of a button.
If you do choose to attend Sunday morning worship, we'd like to ask a couple of favors of you. Do try and spread yourselves out as much as possible. Also be aware of the people who normally sit near you who aren't there. Give them a call, check on them, and make sure that they're all right.
We'll continue to offer our strangely warm coffee on Sunday morning, but for hygiene's sake, there will be no pastries or hand-pumped creamers. Tables will be spread out throughout our cafe in the great room, and each table will have its own individual creamers, sweeteners, and stirrers. The only group that will continue to meet will be our intercessory prayer group on Tuesday mornings from 8 to 9. I think we all agree prayer is something we need more of during these uncertain times. We also want to encourage you to use our 24/7 prayer room. Sign-up sheet is in the cafe. There will be special coronavirus resources to direct your prayers, as well as extra disinfectant that you can use before and after your prayer time.
Finally, your pastor and church staff want to be available to you. You are not alone. We are in this together. And so we have set up a special phone line for you to use. If you're feeling anxious, just need to talk to someone, or need someone to pray with you, you can get that number by calling the church office at 863-385-5184.
Church, this is our moment. Will we respond to the call? Will we abide in the power of the Holy Spirit? Will we allow God to use us over the coming days, weeks, and months for His glory? These are the defining events in history that spark movements. This is our moment. God bless you, and see you Sunday.